J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We here to talk about finally Force season 2, episode 1 just premiered. Good episode. They got a lot going on. We're gonna see what's going on with Tommy, Eagan, and the crew. I'm gonna break down my first reaction and thoughts on what happened in the episode. And it was a lot. They tried to cover a lot. It's a lot. I think Jannard is really taking it hard, I guess, from all the things that happened in season 1. And it seemed like his problems are building. You see, I got to put on my little Force. The Force is with me. So look like Jannard in trouble. The way they start off this season, it's just a couple days after the last season. Have me a little midnight sip. So when we see it kick off, it's at the beginning of the episode, and Tommy is tweaking because he's pretty much thinking about Liliana. And he's, I guess, having visions or thoughts. We see he's sitting there with enough pills to be a pharmacist in front of him. And he been drinking, depressed, whatever the case. And so he's hearing voices. And it's the voice of Liliana saying, you know what they doing? They're killing me for 2 days. You don't find it who killing me. I ain't your friend. Ain't you my friend, Tommy? You gotta kill it. You gonna do it, Tommy. So he hearing her basically saying that it's been 2 days. Why you ain't out there trying to find who killed me? Get on that job, handle that business. And then we see Tommy pretty much snap into it. He like go into murder mode, and he pretty much out to get revenge for Liliana. And he doesn't know who pulled the trigger and who actually killed her. And I guess that'll be another subplot that we'll eventually get to in this season, which is he'll find out that who killed Liliana. It's the Flynn family. Claudia Flynn, you in trouble. And so Tommy, he out for revenge. We see him go interrogate some dude and shove a knife down his throat. I mean, Tommy ain't playing. He getting gruesome, and it looked like, he ain't. They kick it off right away. He ain't playing no games. I think this episode, off the top of my head, I think he killed like 3 people. 2, and I know it was 2. The dude at the beginning and the dude at the end. I think he may have. Did he kill somebody else? Anyway, he damn near was gonna kill the Flynns in broad daylight. So I don't know. Tommy, he back with a vengeance, and it's all for Lily. He ready to get that lily pad going. Let me get to some of these comments. Halo Gods, what's good? You say how we get the Shy in Power Force. I know, right? And basically, we see that this is pretty much the Shy part 2. We had Nook. Nook is Jannard's right-hand man. He was in this. Shout out to my man, Ed. We got the same agent. A lot of people may not have recognized him, but he's on a show called Southside. That's actually a really good show on HBO Max. And he was one of the first guys talking to Jannard in the beginning. And then we also had, who else did we have in there? We had a bunch of people from the Shy in there. I just named them all a second ago when I was in Discord talking with some of the folks in Discord. We got Nook. Ed is on Southside, but who else we had on the Shy? It was like 3 people. On the journey with J Cam, what's good? I appreciate you, fam. Jay Lynn, what's up? What's up? You say you haven't seen it yet? Yeah, it came on tonight at midnight on STARZ. So if anybody hasn't seen Force yet, it's on right now at midnight. And Showtime as well released The Shy at midnight. But I'm gonna go with the Force. The Force is with me. It's very strong. What's up, Renee? How you doing? Appreciate you coming through. Thought you was I was looking for you to watch the episode. So anyway, we got the next one. Damian Kinney. I just finished watching The Shy. That's what's up. You supposed to watch Force first though. Never mind. Gina, what's good? Shout out to Gina and Barika was watching the episode. Good time. Halo Gods, I'm watching The Shy now, aka Power Force, with 3 stars on the show on there. That's right. They had Dre, and they had the Weed Man. So Dre, that's on The Shy, is the mom, one of the moms for Lil Kev, and we see her as the FBI agent on this, and she's looking more feminine. So if anybody didn't notice that was Dre, the lesbian wife then of Kev's mother, then hey, she switched it up on you. And then the Weed Man is teaching Tiff and how to grow the weed. He's an FBI agent now, so he been setting her up the whole time. Lily Vengeance. He gonna get that Lily Vengeance. I know, right? Bakari and Reg. I know they did have Bakari and Reg on here. That is true. They have a lot of overlap. And for those that don't know, most TV shows or movies will have maybe a couple of stars that they will fly in or whatever. But usually they get the rest of the cast with local talent. And so that's why we see so much overlap, because these are all local Chicago actors and they all auditioning for as many parts as they can get, of course, like you're supposed to. And that's how it works. And so when productions or shows come into Chicago, those are the local actors. Now, for example, since Joe Sikora, aka Tommy Eagan, is a star, they'll fly him from whether he's in New York or Chicago, wherever, to the gig. But they won't fly everybody on the show and put them all up in hotel rooms and stuff, you know. And let's see, QJ Smith, Tommy making wild decisions like Tariq this episode. I mean, I was about to be dumbfounded if he would have tried to shoot Flynn in broad daylight downtown where they was at. I thought that was insane that he was even thinking that. So you know, I don't know. So, but yeah. Halo Gods, it's hard watching 2 good shows at the same time. That is true. What I will do is I'm gonna watch Power on Thursday nights to do the first reaction, and then talk about it a little bit more on Friday, and I'll just do The Shy on Sundays. So that's what my schedule is going to be, is talking about Power first and then The Shy on Sundays. All right. So this episode, we see that not only Tommy is out trying to get revenge for Liliana, but that the feds are still trying to build a case to find out who Tommy is. And another thing that came up that I got a bone to pick with Power, the universe, and they brought it up again, is that they thought that Tommy was dead. And they later said this in the episode where they say he's dead. He burned alive. He burned up in a car or whatever the case. Well, I know they couldn't have found a body in that BMW that he escaped miraculously when it burned up. So how do they think that he's dead? There's no dental records, nothing. He's nobody. So I don't get that. And then with the shootout with Tasha and Tariq, I mean, what did they say? How did they explain that those people were shot and what happened? What did they didn't say? I don't know. So That's one thing I was wondering. Like, how do they think he's dead? Anyway, TV, right? Don't think too hard. Now we see the Cash Money brothers. They split. So Diamond having his little meeting with his little crew in their little garage. All right, listen up. Things are gonna be different. Don't mess with them over there. And while he's having his little meeting with his crew, laying down the foundations of how they're gonna run the New Jack City, we see that Jannard is basically having the exact same little powwow with his crew about how they about to run this New Jack City and don't go messing with Diamond and vice versa. And if you do, that's your ass. So let's see, I'm put this like this a little bit. There we go. How's that? So what we see is they are starting to separate, start an organization. Now, a couple of them wasn't too happy with Tommy. Hey, yo, who that white boy over there? Looking like a cat with a friendly ghost. Ain't no ghost, but it can be friendly. Pull out the product. We see they had one person already upset, causing problems, which Tommy had to eliminate that problem later in the episode. But, you know, he was a little too upset, a little too rah-rah, and it did look like that was about to be his last day. Grand opening, grand closing. But little did we know that Jannard would try to infiltrate, do that, and speed it up so fast. Now we see Tommy Flanagan. It's Tommy fucking Flanagan. All we need is Tommy Eagan. I handle everything. Okay? I handle everything. We see he upset still. He thinks that everything is under control. But see, like Dublin's not too happy. All right, Dublin's not too happy about the results. We sat 2 men down, and they never show back up. What happened to the man? Huh? You asked for some protection in Chicago. Anyway, they upset that they little 2 assassins got killed, and old boy wrote down that's a pretty big number. He said, "Yeah, you have it by Friday, or I'll have your ass." So pretty much he didn't wrote a check that you need to meet this number or we gonna meet that ass. And so now he got a little pressure, you know, that he needs to get this money or else he's in trouble. And so we let us see Diamond is also got a little pressure and trouble. And I think this may be a subplot of him maybe getting out the game and doing the right thing, because he had a parole officer that was on the CBI payroll, and they swiped him out, and he's now got a new parole officer that was, you know, saying things about the Lord and second chances. I'm here for you, but I am going to be strict, and don't be around any ex-cons, ex-felons, or any felons, because that's a parole violation. And pretty much everybody he's around probably got a felony. So I don't know how he's going to make this. And the guy said it's going to be random drug tests. He's going to drop. He said it's going to be random pop-ups at your business, at job, at your house, all these places. And I think Diamond in trouble. I think that dude is going to be a big problem for him. Hell, they may even have to kill him, or maybe Diamond decided he wanted to get out of the game by the end of this. Who knows? We later see that Flanagan, Tommy Flanagan, I went and talked to the kids. I told her, it's time to come back to the fold. You had enough, okay? You had enough of this shite. No more shite. Bring us back to the house, okay? I handle everything. I love talking like him. It make me laugh. Anyway, he basically is trying to get the kids to come back, and they don't trust him. We see that his son is very upset that his woman is dead, and he blames his paparazzi, which, hey, it is kind of his fault. It ain't my fault. Yes. Anyway, we later see that they would kind of form an alliance of siblings, work together to sell this Dahlia, and they don't have to work and answer to Pops. So we'll see how that work out. But of course, Claudia, she just loved to do things her way, and I like how, and I hate that they killed the black woman chemist. But Claudia was tripping with, you don't have a choice. Is she gonna make this one woman cook up all the supply by herself? She just was gonna be there just cooking drugs nonstop 24/7. Like, that wasn't realistic. She needed to hire some workers. And then when she killed her because the Dahlia formula was online, saying it's worthless, I thought that was a bad move, because everybody still can't make it. Somebody's got to still make it. And just because it's out there, I mean, hell, people know how to make cocaine and heroin and crack and all of that, and you still got to go to the dealers. It's not like, oh, well, I know the recipe, I'll just make it at home now. And no, it don't work that way. It was no need to kill that woman. She was frustrated and blew her away with them big old lips. What a waste. And it's damn. I don't think you needed to do that. I don't know. 3,000 degrees. So it wasn't good tonight. Well, I am going to give my Moscow rating, but overall, it was good. It was a good episode. I wouldn't say it was bad. I wouldn't say it was the greatest episode of TV, but it was good. It was above average. So, hey, with that being said, if you like this type of show, it wasn't that bad. Let's see. Jay Lynn say, remember they pulled Tommy's back teeth. Oh, no, I don't remember that. It wasn't a body. They did use the dental records. Okay, I don't remember that. But that's what y'all here for. I appreciate it. I'm a little far behind on some of the comments, but Jay Lynn said that they pulled Tommy's back teeth and they used the dental records. I don't remember that. I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm just saying I forgot. But that's what they did. They threw 2 teeth in the chair. So they saying what? They pulled out his back teeth and all the rest of the teeth was incinerated. But we got 2 back teeth. And hey, he dead, man. It's a TV show. I ain't gonna go too hard on it. Missy G, Tommy in charge. F the Miguel and the serve. Tommy's been a good boy. He get everything he wants. What he needs finds him. The luck of the Irish. It's the luck of the Irish. Every time I need to put a goal, I find it. I always get it. I solve everything. I always handle everything. Louisiana boy James. I hate Claudia. Claudia is full of it, man. And she's gonna sit up here and do the partnership with a brother only to go and break it and act unilaterally. So hey, it is what it is. You say, Jay, not 4K no more. You 1080p quality. You gotta fix it. Dang. I don't know what happened. Let me look right quick. Camera. Yeah, it's like full HD, 4K. I don't know, man. 3D. Jay Lynn, they always get rid of the cook. I know, right? They do always kill the cook as if they are just expendable. I mean, in this case, I think she was a little more valuable than other cooks because she was a chemist. But I guess they figure, hey, get rid of her. She was expendable. Jay Lynn, you do got a good point. JP knows how to cook it too. but he with Tommy, so that wouldn't help Claudia. But was another reason why she shouldn't have killed old girl, as if nobody knew the formula, because JP knew how to cook it. And that's like cocaine and heroin and everything else that is sold across the US like McDonald's. Okay, it's a need and a want all across the country that one person would not be able to fill. And if you was the only one person and trying to fill that, you pretty much are asking to get busted, because then it'll be easy to just come rap to you because you're the only one. Just trace it up to you. So I think that Dahlia getting out into the mainstream was actually better for them, and she messed up. She should have kept everything going just like she was, but she should have gave old girl some help. Anyway, we see Jannard got him a little boot thing. He had him a little scene with a little cutie. That woman, she's a boxer, and I could tell she liked him on how she had that money waiting for him, all cheesing, all smiles. And I mean, he was like, when she came to the house, because it seemed that he'd been having money problems trying to run his organization by himself. She came to drop off a little cash. He was like, I don't want that. I want you. And next thing you know, they was doing the nasty. But here's a theory I got, that the girl really like him and care about him, and he gonna end up getting her killed. And we'll see and feel bad saying she should have never messed with him. She was a good boxer, a trainer. She had this going on. She didn't mess with him, and probably mess him up a little bit. Who knows? So we'll see. QJ Smith, you say the timeline between Ghost and Force is wild and confusing. How Tommy have enough time to go to New York? Man, you ain't lying. One thing about the show Force and Power and all of that, and I like the shows, but I was really shocked when I realized that all this stuff is like happening in like 1 week, 2 weeks, a month. I mean, these people live an extremely eventful life and are able to do a lot of things in a short amount of time. And I mean, like, they picked up this season just 2 days later from Liliana, and Tommy already scoping out some new tail with the little Mamacita. Hold on, Mamacita. You need to know me. I'm Tommy. How you doing? How you doing? I'm Tommy. Hey, Mamacita. So, I mean, damn. But anyway, yeah, that's something that has always made me kind of shake my head, I guess. It's a lot going on. They live a very busy life. Ugh. QJ, then you know Tommy is the hero. All right. So we later see that it's a Hispanic dude, Papi Chulo, that is kind of running things. It's the Serbs and this Hispanic dude, from what they say on the show, controlling the flow of drugs in the city. And so we see Jannar go meet with him, and they beating the hell out of some dude in the back, even putting out his cigar on him like an ashtray. And Jannar goes to meet him to let him know he coming up short on the money, need a little time. And dude pretty much tell him, hey, look, man, you don't have my money. You're gonna be like the dude back there. I'm gonna make a you the ashtray, okay? You have my money, or I'm going to kill you, man. And I always liked you, okay? I always liked you. So Jadar basically is on deck. He on notice. If he don't come up with this money, then he's dead. And splitting up with Diamond and trying to do all of these new things that they trying to do is not a good time for him, because he needs money. So we see later that Diamond is going to meet the same dude. And he brought Tommy with him, which of course they was a little more apprehensive, like, hey, hold on, gringo. What you doing here, gringo? Huh? You want to come and collect a taxi? Huh? You want the taxis, huh? So they end up going to see him, and he like, okay, so you let me know. You need more time too, like your brother. And so he pretty much coming with, nah, Tommy, hey, no, we don't need more time. We need more brother. We want twice as much. And so he pretty much tell Tommy to go wait in this other room while they talk it out. That's where Diamond learned that Jannard having money problems too. And he said, hey, look, well, not two. He having money problems. He said, we ain't together. Meanwhile, while Tommy in this other room, it looked like a little apartment inside of a warehouse or something, we see that dude's sister comes in. The drug kingpin sister comes in, and Tommy all on it. He trying to flirt with her a little bit. She ain't trying to hear it. She don't want none of it. She say, you know, I don't mess with you kind of people, drug dealers, basically. You here with my brother. And so Tommy kind of got shut down, but it seemed that he had liked the challenge and probably wanted to still pursue that, which later we saw he was driving through the neighborhood, and what do you know? He sees her getting ready to get on the bus at the bus stop of all places. So he parks, gets out, come to holler, and she don't drive. He offers her a ride, and when the bus comes, she get up. It looked like she's about to get in the car with him and fake him out and hop on the bus. We later see that the reason she don't care is she got a man. I got a man. What your man got to do with me? I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that. See? So Tommy, he gets a call that his nephew is having some type of complications from the gunshot wound. And we see he meets him at the hospital, and they're not getting help. And of course, when one of the nurses comes, when he's starting to get agitated, is none other than the sister, the kingpin that he was talking to. I can't remember her name offhand. I only watched the episode once, but she comes to help. He kind of likes her even more. And when he tried to talk to her, she still ain't giving him no play. And he later sees she got some man at the hospital where she works that she was kissing, getting her little smooch on, and she ain't thinking nothing about Tommy, which is going to probably make him pursue her even more. A challenge. Can I steal her from that square? Hey, I know I can do it. I want that. I'm going to get that, okay? So who knows if he probably, I think, is going to do something stupid, end up getting her killed, which will cause even more problems, of course. Now, Tommy and Diamond, they got their little partnership going 50-50, and it seemed like they may be all right, although Tommy is still out for revenge for Liliana, and he want to take down the Flynn family, which Diamond is trying to get him to chill and not make too many waves, especially while he got a new parole officer in his life. QJ Smith, Tommy will be knocking Mama Cedar ankles loose next week. Hey, he sure is. She go, ay, papi, oi, papi, oi, papi, ay, papi, Tommy, oi, muy blanco, oh, blanquito. Ay, qué lindo. So, I don't know. Tommy, it seems he always into something, right? Now, he did buy his brother a bar, but the thing is, while they was in the bar, the feds came and got them fingerprints off his car, which is now helping them to get closer to the case of Tommy. Who is he and what he got going on? Now, we see the Serbs are mad because Jannard then gave them territory that ain't theirs, which then made them come beat his ass. And Jannard has got a lot of issues, whether it's the Serbs or the Mexicans. That's the two main connects. He got issues with both, one issue or another. I know he's probably one of the main characters, leads of the show. So I don't think that he will die, at least not until the end of the show this season. But I don't think he'll probably die this season. But I think that he's going to have a lot of problems. I mean, you know, he didn't got choked up a little by the Serbs, beat up. He got the money issues, threats. I don't know. What do y'all think? Overall, this episode was pretty good. I liked it. Like I say, I'm about to go ahead and break it down, give it a Mosco, and then I'll get into some more comments. Juan Marley, you say, oh girl, the shorty that was with Jannard had a little Hershey Kisses nipples. She did. They was probably sweet. Melt in your mouth, not in your hand. Hey, ladies, men don't care. But, you know, that was interesting to see, because now he has a love interest somewhat, and Diamond doesn't, because we saw while Diamond was walking, he got a text, and it was from old girl saying, hey, I'm not really trying to be a part of this life. Deuces. And he was pretty much like, whatever. And so, and the truth is, you know, she pursued him. She kind of came on to him. He wasn't thinking about her like that, no way. So he don't care. But unfortunately, ladies, you may not see none of that. What is the parts that y'all liked on Diamond? You may not see them. So anyway, it will be interesting to see how the rest of this season play out. If Tommy does get with old girl, because Diamond did say she off limits, which don't mean nothing to Tommy. And considering that the Flynn's want a piece of him and all the other drama he has going on, he better not mess with her, because he got a target on his back. Anything could happen. And hell, that girl, next thing you know, wake up dead in the morning. So Jay Lynn, you say Diamond can get it. Jay Lynn like Diamond. Okay. You say Jay Lynn say the best twist. They should have kept Lily and put her with Gerard. What? Gerard. You lost me on that one. But it is kind of messed up that Lily did. She was a good character, and a lot of people did like her character. So hey, who knows? But they did have flashbacks this episode, which is something they normally don't have in Power, which is show flashbacks. And they did show flashbacks of him thinking of her and conversations that they had and things of that matter. And hey, once he finds out Claudia killed her, I mean, I would consider Claudia a co-lead as well. So I don't know if they will kill her off the show until the show is coming towards its end. But I don't see how she can make it. And I don't see how these people are killing people. Like how she killed that chemist. How she gonna get rid of that body? How she just walked away. So what, you just gonna leave a woman's body just laying there? So that's the one thing that's one of the most difficult things with crime like murder, is what are you gonna do with the body? Human body is something very difficult to dispose of. Heavy, sloppy, messy, stinky. So I don't know, but it's a TV show. Enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and give it my Mosco rating and break it on down on what I think I would rate this episode. Of course, All righty. Well, let me see something. You say Claudia got rid of a few already. I know, right? I don't know how many bodies she gonna keep getting rid of. Man, that just really didn't come through right. But hey, live TV. So the Mosco is my rating system that I use that is simple. 4 categories, 25 points each. And that's what I use to rate my episodes if you're not familiar with it. First category, visual cinematography. I do love seeing Chicago on film. They did go to some historic places in this episode. Leon's Barbecue, even though it's closed, rest in peace. Lim's Barbecue on 79th. I mean, they rode through by Harold's Chicken. I mean, they went through some nice little spots in Chicago. A lot of the stock footage and things I really liked. But I am very biased. I don't know. I always really like seeing Chicago and places I go and been on TV or in movies. I don't know. Are everybody else that way, or is it just me? If you're from New York, do you like seeing your neighborhood in movies and TV shows and places you go, or wherever you go from? I don't know. I do. But I'm going to try to keep it buck and not add that into the rating. So overall, they use good 4K cameras, clean, no shots. That was amazing. So I will give it a 20 out of 25. Storyline, plot, this storyline for this episode, it was cool. It didn't really get hyped like some episodes have before. And it's a lot of storylines going on right now. There's a lot of them. From Diamond and Jannard beef to Diamond and the beef with the Serbs, or the beef with possibly situation with the Mexicans and Tommy and the girl, and just say Tommy and everybody. And there's just a lot going on with the nephew and the Tommy mama, and it's just a lot. So we'll see how it all plays out. But I will give it a 20 out of 25. Special effects, makeup, costumes. They did not really have a lot of special effects, makeup, or costumes with just regular street clothes that they wear in Chicago. It's so overall, I mean, they shot some people, which would be the special effects, but not too much. I guess when he shoved that knife in the guy's mouth, and they did show that, and it did look like it actually was in his mouth, that was a good one, because it did look like he actually killed that dude. So I don't know. I will give that. I'm gonna give it a 20. Give it a 20 out of 25. And entertaining fun factor. I really did enjoy the episode, but it's not one of my favorites of all time. Not that I'm dissing it. I did enjoy it, and I think it was good. And I am interested to see how the rest of the show plays out. With that being said, I will give it a 20 out of 25, which will give it a total most of 80 out of 100. You can give, if you want a score of 1 to 10, you can say it's an 8 out of 10. I always give a 0.5 margin, a discretion. So I would say if you said it was a 7.5, I can definitely see your points for that. And if you think it was an 8.5, I can see points to be made for that. Let me know what you would rate it in the comments, and I put it on the screen. Now, overall, I'm interested to see how it play out. I think that Tommy's brother may die this season. I don't see him, at least yet, as so critical. And I think that him being killed could potentially add another layer to moving the story forward, as in Tommy want to find out it, maybe make him even crazier. Who knows? Tommy bought him the bar. It would be a sad story if he wasn't able to make it work. What's up, young Slim? How you feeling, man? Savannah coming through with the super chat. I appreciate you. For some reason, these comments are not coming up on screen. Okay, this is moving so slow. I don't know why my stuff is slowed down like this. But Savannah, I appreciate you for coming through with the super chat. So far, Savannah, the only one, came through with the rating, and you were given an 82 out of 100. Okay, I see you. Definitely can see how you could come up with an 82, which is a very good score. Hey, it's a B. It's very good. That's on a roll. Hey. Anyway, this was a good episode. I'm interested in how the rest of the season plays out. You all let me know what you think in the comments. But I think that it is set up for some more drama. Maybe even Kate, Tommy's mother, gets killed. That's another person that they probably brought in from New York to do her lines and roles or whatever. But I'd be interested to see, because she was Tommy say, "Man, you ain't looking too good." Yeah. Sprinkle a bag of dope in front of her. Yeah, take it. Tommy, no, I don't want it, Tommy. I'm all right, Tommy. I'm good. So, that's messed up when your son got to give you a bag of dope for a pick-me-up. Robert Howell, what's up? You say, what's up, big brother Jay? Glad to see you giving first reaction. Keep it coming, dog. Appreciate it. Definitely. Jamari Riddick, my man, Chicago Bears. He says, didn't Claudia basically tell Tommy she shot Liliana in last season's finale? I don't think so. I think he was trying to figure out. He didn't see it. I think he didn't see what happened. And when she was talking, it wasn't direct enough. I think they were saying it in the sense of somebody, but I didn't say it was me. So we'll see. I don't know why my computer is slowing down now. But anyway, this was good. I'm glad Power's back. You guys let me know in the comments what were some of your favorite parts of this episode. I look forward to coming back tomorrow after the episode airs, and I will talk about even more of the show. So make sure everybody come on back so that we can break it on down some more. Juan Marley, you say, yeah, I think Kate might be sick. She ain't want that coke. I know, right? She probably is sick, trying to do good and make up for what she didn't do with Tommy, trying to take care of her grandson. Hey, you pretty good with that. Too bad you wasn't good with that with me. Hey, what do you mean? Not cool with that. I'm a mama. Hey, mama, I'm a bear. Okay? I'm a mama bear. Anyway, I think that it's a good start. I'm definitely interested to see how it all plays out. One of the favorite aspects of this episode to me is Jannard, actually, and what he has going on. I think that his scenes were my favorite this episode, not
All right, I'm back. I don't know what just happened. My computer just went off. Yeah, say screen went off. Everybody's still there. Appreciate y'all. I don't know what just happened with my computer, but all of y'all to stay to the end, y'all some real ones. I appreciate y'all waiting for me to come back and get this squared away. I was working frantically to get it straight. I did just end the podcast version, and I was about to wrap this up. So hey, I will be back Friday after the episode with some more theories, breakdowns, and things. I'm gonna watch this and check out the Shy, get some rest, be back. Appreciate everybody for coming through. I'll see y'all later on the next video. Deuces. I'm out of here. Peace.